Honor and respect to you, family. We're here again for another video, and today we will talk about the work of the matrix when it comes to our people. Our people fail to understand that everything that has been created, fabricated, manufactured in this matrix system has a purpose behind it, and that's one of the reasons they create the chaotic world, the misery, all the chaos and everything, so that they could have everything done the way they want to. For example, like if we can see many example where they would cut certain resources so that the people will find themselves in the lack of them, and through the lack of that they would propose certain things and people would just say yes or go for it just because they try to get access to those resources, but not understanding like the system has actually planned everything. And that's what we have to understand. Every choices that we make, it come with consequences. There's an impact, it's gonna have like an end result. And normally that's where we miss out. We think about the moment because they are manipulating the situation, and when we realize that the impact, it's too late. But what we need to understand is we need to always be grounded to understand that like every time, for everything in this system, we have to decode it because there's something behind it. And that's exactly what we see in the so-called third world country that they create. There's no such thing as third world country. It's a design philosophy, and they create the situation, the conditions and everything. It's a man-made situation. So they come with the terms for that because they know they create the condition, point blank. So that's what we see in those countries where the people are really going to tough time, and that's when you have their puppets in power, or their, that's what I call them, they're slaves, and they would pay people to do things and people would just like go for it, but not understand that later on they are the one that's going to pay the price worse. And the reason why the matrix does that is because they have to have their way in order for them to apply whatever solution, because that's what they do. They create the problem and they create their own solutions according to what they want. So it's the same thing now. We see like all those gangs in Haiti, and we're just wondering like what happened. But people fail to understand there was a time where the opposition used to pay people to go to protests, to go destroy things, call out for people to like leave and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's because they wanted to install their own people so they could have what they have now. And by them having what they have now, they have a reason to say like, oh yes, so we need another international force because things are bad. But at the end of the day, that's not true. They planned everything. They put their puppets in power. They had a plan well organized, and it's not for no reason. The top countries, of course, Canada, US, France, and everybody else is supporting this government because this government, the government in power, is basically giving them access to everything that they want. So at the end of the day, if we are smart, we will understand like they are responsible for every chaos that's taking place in the country, because they're supporting the government. Anyway, honor, respect you deserve.